Now, Chief Meteorologist James Sahara and Storm Track 8 weather, sponsored by Mid-America Basement Systems.
What a beautiful light show over Ireland last night. In fact, some sky watchers there say it may be the most spectacular they've seen in years. The sky was clear and there was no moon, so it was perfect northern lights viewing time.
I guess
Very
you could
nice.
say. Yes.
You could.
You could say that. I mean, and speaking of course, we've got the big St. Patty's Day parade coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, it's here already.
Hopefully we can keep away any of those raindrops. We would love to see that kind of weather, or this weather today, get into Saturday. That would be awesome. Just awesome. And temperatures certainly were the news of today, promising a warm night, the kind of night that you would normally expect in early June. And we're promising another warm Tuesday, kind of like we had today. It's going to feel more like early May, but there is a catch. There's going to be still some shower chances out there. However, there's going to be a lot of dry hours in between. Right now, not seeing too much on our storm tracker, maybe just no worse than a few little sprinkles popping up here and there in areas more north and east of the Quad Cities. Here's the flow of moisture that's been going on. Strong area of low pressure making its way out of the Rockies. Strong area of high pressure around the Carolinas. And those two are working together to produce this nice warm flow, a flow that's going to continue right through Wednesday. Now, we don't see really much caught in this flow, at least here locally, but there is one located to our south and west from Texas heading into Oklahoma. That will be the wave that we'll be watching as we head later on tonight. Let's show you that with our future track starting around 7 o'clock this evening. We'll move it to 10:30. All is good. Any outdoor plans you have this evening should be A-OK. Now, as we make our way to about 5:30 tomorrow morning, just before sunrise, we start seeing that wave coming in. Not as pronounced as what's going on to our south and west, but nonetheless, that scattered variety of some showers will be taking place around the area. And that will continue on at least to about mid-morning until we see another break going through the rest of the afternoon into early evening with the next wave off to our south and west. So what does that mean as far as temperatures? Not much of a change compared to today. We'll be right back in the 60s for daytime highs. And keep in mind, a good breeze will be coming around out of the south and west as well. We'll go about 64 in Maquoketa, Sterling Rock Falls around 65, Muscatine, you're going to be around 67 for your daytime high. Upper 60s from Galesburg westward into Mount Pleasant. Aledo, Kewaunee, I like 66 for your high come tomorrow. And the Quad Cities are looking at a high of about 67 degrees. So just a couple of degrees cooler than what we had today. And that's only because of the moisture that we expect to see come tomorrow morning. The air is going to have a tough time trying to warm that moist air. So this is literally a couple of degrees. That's still well above the normal high, which is about 45 degrees. Wow. Here's the flow that I see starting Tuesday afternoon all the way into Thursday morning. You can see that flow continuing mainly from the south and then nosing his way across much of the Midwest. Will eventually be in the periphery of this by the time we get to about Thursday morning. And if you want a breakdown on this, here's what we have going on. This is Tuesday afternoon. There's that wave that's really not going to pronounce much as far as coverage is concerned, but scattered by Tuesday night. It really won't be until we get to about Wednesday evening when the last major batch comes in. This could total up to maybe about 1/4 and a half an inch before the last of the raindrops come to an end, I think by Thursday morning. All told, for the rest of the work week, we may be averaging about a good inch before things dry out by the end of the work week. So for tonight, a breezy, warm night. The low only dropped down around 56, 57 degrees. Scatter showers, yes, but not until really we get to, I would say, around sunrise or just before that. Then promising another unseasonably warm day with a high of 67 degrees. Scatter showers early, then a nice break until maybe about Tuesday night or so before the next wave rolls in. 61 then on Wednesday, 57 on Thursday as the last of the raindrops will take over. And then temperatures, wow, not dropping much at all as we head into the all-important weekend. Yeah, we're talking about the weekend already. Daytime highs in the mid-50s, and then we'll be right back in those lower 60s by this time next week. Still see a few little raindrops come Saturday morning. Still see those raindrops, but we still got a few more days to go, so once again, hopefully we can get those out of there before then.
Yeah, it'll make our green beer a little less green.
We'll still drink it.
In some parts of Russia, they're still weeks away from a spring thaw, so why not organize an ice marathon? This isn't just a simple ice marathon, though. Runners from more than 50 countries competed in the Russian International Ice Marathon, where organizers used the region's largest lake for the annual race. But because of the incredibly low temperatures usually seen and the unusual terrain they face, the Ice Marathon is considered one of the most extreme racing competitions on the planet.
Yeah, you're going to need more than hot chocolate there,
I would think so.
Coming up, spoofing customers.
The warning from a Quad City area police department and the old scam that's causing some big problems.
Plus, student walkout, why these teens walked out of class and the possible consequences.